Sneaking. Swish!
Jesus! What's happening?
Good morning. Are you awake now?
My name is Haruhiko Biwa. I'm a high school sophomore. And the one just smirking is my longtime friend, Koryu Okami. She's the same old as me, and we've known each other since kindergarten. Our parents have known each other since college or something, and they get along well. So, we started hanging out together frequently.
Are you happy to have your longtime friend wake you up?
Depends on how you do it. Even now that we become high school students, we are so close that I don't mind if she sneaks into my room in the morning.
What the hell? Aren't you happy that your longtime friend woke you up?
So I'm saying that it depends on how you wake me up! Wake me up in a normal way.
No, that's boring.
You bastard! We are surely close friends, but she likes mocking me, and I'm kind of her toy. And I always get pissed off, and we end up in a fight.
Here! Are you angry?
I am. I should not respond to that, but if I ignore that...
Here!
Silence.
Are you angry?
Silence. She makes an emoji face like this.
I'm fine if you're doing that. I'm going to go to karaoke alone today.
She becomes silky in the end. Like a child. Generally, I'm the one who compromises and goes along with Koryu in these situations. Okay. Karaoke, right?
Yes?
And so, I'm going to go along with her today too. This is the weakness of falling in love with her, I guess. Yes, to be frank with you, I like her. Then, one day...
Here! Are you angry with me?
I am. You bastard! Today as well, I have become her toy and pissed off, and we ended up in a fight with violence.
I'm a winner! You are really short-tempered.
Whose fault is it? Whose?
Boys must be more tolerant.
I'm sorry that I'm narrow-minded.
It's not that you are only narrow-minded, but...
Where are you looking at?
That's why you are not popular among girls.
Hey, wait. It should be only until we were in kindergarten that you have seen mine. Don't you dare think it's the same as it was at that time?
Okay. It's hard to see the unpopular guy making an excuse.
You bastard!
Seriously, you won't have a girlfriend forever if you keep being like this. The length of time you don't have a girlfriend will be equal to your lifetime, okay?
Unfortunately, I have been betrothed.
Huh?
I tell you, I'm not lying.
Huh? Oh, huh?
I can't show you proof, but my mom can tell you that.
Is it true? You have a betrothed? I've never heard of it.
I see. I mean, that betrothed is you. That was a long time ago. We promised to get married in the future. Our parents were good friends, and when our parents heard about it, they got into the mood and said, well, let's take her as a betrothed. And that's how it came to be. In fact, it's just decided with a flow, so I can't exactly say she is a betrothed. But I'm not telling a lie. So, this is never an excuse for why I have never had a girlfriend. First of all, I like her! Yes, this is why I haven't had a girlfriend! It's not that I can't have a girlfriend. No!
I will not forgive you.
Oh? She is acting strange somehow. What happened to her?
There is a bastard who approached him without me knowing it.
Huh?
Who is she?
Huh?
Tell me!
What? What are you going to do knowing it?
I'll kill her, and I'll kill myself!
What? Well, I'm saying that is you, though. Since then...
Sneaking...
She's becoming a stalker.
I will not approve that someone else gets married to him. I will definitely kill you, and I will kill myself!
She's talking me like that, and determined to find out who that betrothed is and punish her. Well, I'm saying that is you, that betrothed. So and so, she's become a hunter of my yet unseen betrothed. Does she think she hasn't gotten caught? With such a way of following. Anyway, seeing how she's acting, does she like me too? When we were little, we were close enough to promise to marry each other. But I didn't expect that we still had feelings for each other. But seeing her not thinking at all that the betrothed is not her even though I talked about it, I guess she doesn't remember that we engaged when we were little. Well, that happened when we were little, so it can't be helped if she doesn't remember it. Spoiling the fact a bit would help us go further in building our relationship. Ha! No! If I spoiled that the betrothed was actually her...
What? Do you still remember that kind of things that happened a long time ago? I didn't expect that you liked me that much.
I'll become her toy for a while like that. No! Thinking of that, I can't tell her! If this happens, I have no choice but to let her remember that on her own! Thus, I decided to make her remember it. Kuryu, you have had short hair since a long time ago. At first, I decided to try to associate it with memories.
Yeah.
And did you get mocked up as a masculine girl when you were in kindergarten?
Yes. It's terrible to say that to such a beautiful girl.
You have a high self-esteem.
You saved me that time, didn't you? That was cool.
No! I was a little embarrassed. Pull yourself together. This is no time for embarrassment. Me!
Even though I was being like that, I like... Oh, well, it's nothing. I mean, what's that all of a sudden? Why are you talking about the past?
Huh? It was just a chit-chat.
For me, I am curious about when the betrothed and you see each other and how far you two go in the relationship.
How did you remove the highlight from your eyes?
With an eraser?
Sounds hurting.
Rubbing intensely gets rid of the itch in my eyes.
You are a weirdo, but I digress. How about you? Do you remember anything in the past?
Anything in the past?
For example, well, any promises we made in the past? Damn it, was that too obvious?
A promise.
Do you remember?
I remember when you thought you were farting and poo came out, and I promised not to tell anyone about that because you were so embarrassed.
What did you just remember? After that, she made no pretense of recalling it at all. Apparently, it is not easy to get her to remember it. I knew I would never be able to have her remember it at this point, so I went through my room and looked for something. If there was a memento of the two of us, she might be able to associate it with and remember. Anything? Oh? This is... handwritten marriage registration? Oh, I remember that! We made it together when we promised to get married. I had completely forgotten about it too. If I leave it somewhere caught by her eyes, maybe she will remember it! Once that's decided, let's come up with a strategy. How do I get her to see this naturally?
Sneaking.
Yes, she's here today too. Then, let's get started! Coming off.
Oh?
This is the secret strategy that it's accidentally seen after I drop it. This must be a natural way for her to see and remember what's inside. It's a perfect strategy! Oh? Huh? But when I think about it, if she asks why I'm carrying this around, what am I going to do? She would think I'm the guy who remembers the promise and carries the marriage registration for the rest of my life. Damn it! I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Haruhiko.
But it's too late. Even if she asks me about it, I have to deceive her. Oh? What's up, Guryu? What a coincidence, here in this place.
I know. That's really a coincidence. Well, it's just a coincidence. I'm not following you at all, right? Coincidence.
It's too strange, Guryu. I'm trying so hard to be considerate and pretend that I don't notice. So, do you have anything for me?
Ah, yes. You just dropped this.
Oh, I see. Thanks. What? Is that it?
Huh?
Didn't you see inside of it?
Of course not. It's not right to see other people's stuff without permission. Use your common sense.
Don't talk about common sense even though you are stalking. Anyway, I miscalculated. I didn't expect her not to see what's inside.
But what is it? It doesn't look like just a paper.
This is marriage registration.
What?
I told her. I didn't think she would remember it if I tried any more. It was better to be honest, even if it was a shameful thing to do, than try to twist things in some strange way. This longtime friend of mine, if she's not good, I don't think she'll be able to remember it for the rest of her life.
Marriage registration?
Yes, it's handwritten. See? Here's the name on it. What? Wait, what are you doing? Vomit it! Hey! You'll get a stomachache if you eat such a thing. Marriage registration got soaking wet.
Ew, that was disgusting.
Of course, it was. Why did you do that?
Because this marriage registration is the one of the betrothed and you, right?
Huh? Well, that's true, but...
I like you. So, I thought your engagement would be gone if I ate it.
Well, it won't be, even if you eat it. You're a total idiot. You know that?
What?
Look at the name written here. Look at it, carefully.
Huh? Don't get it close to me, please. It stinks like drool.
This is your drool. But I digress.
My name? What? This is, me and Haruhiko's marriage registration.
Do you remember? You and I promised to get married a long time ago.
Oh, I remember. I mean, I've never forgotten it.
What?
Rather, I thought you forgot it.
Huh? No, I totally remembered.
Because then, there hasn't been any action until now.
Same on you. So I thought you don't like me anymore.
I do like you.
Well, I guess that by the way you've been acting lately. If that's the case, why didn't you just say so?
If I had said that and you had forgotten, you would have said, "You still remember that?" and made fun of me.
Oh, she was thinking the exact same thing I was. What in the world? We've been having feelings for each other all this time. I feel like I have wasted various things.
Right. If I had talked to you properly, we wouldn't have had to worry about it so much.
This is kind of awkward.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. And so, we ended up in a relationship. Extra. Are you a yandere?
What's that all of a sudden?
Because when you found out I had a betrothed, you tried to kill her.
What? I don't think so.
Then let's do the test.
Here we go.
If I cheat on you...
I'll bury you and her in the same grave.
Then what if I break up with you?
I'll lock you up, and you won't be able to live without me.
Sorry. I'm starting to think you're more of a psycho than a yandere.
I don't think so.
You're a little aware of that, aren't you? Good morning, Yuko.
Good morning.
My name is Shinji Ninomae, and she is Yuko, who just now uttered a language that was probably a morning greeting at a level where I am not sure if she uttered a voice or not. She's my sister-in-law from my parents' remarriage 5 years ago. The first contact with her was the worst!
What's the matter with you? I don't accept that someone like you is my brother-in-law.
Yuko!
It must have been very complicated for her to have a strange man show up at that sensitive time and say, "It's your brother!" On top of that, the parents remarry and the child has no choice but to obey the parents, regardless of what he or she thinks. That's why the first contact became the worst contact. At first, she was blatantly distant from me with a whole lot of dislike. That's probably just as well. Considering her position, it was as if a fifth wheel had entered her home, a space where she was supposed to be able to relax. I wish I could remove it, but that is not possible. Although we are no longer related by blood, we are still a family. I have no choice but to try my best to be her older brother so that I am no longer a fifth wheel to her. With this determination, I put Yuko first and foremost above all else, and I gave her my undivided attention. And then, even now, 5 years later, it is still this same sense of distance. Why can't people understand each other so well? Big brother, I am sad. But I won't give up. One day we will be good friends, brother and sister.
Your feelings are leaking out, brother.
Oh, accidentally.
Why are you so desperate? I really don't understand.
After all, no matter what you say or do to me, you're my precious little sister. I can't give up on getting along with you.
Huh? You, brother, are like that. That's why I can't.
Yuko?
It's nothing. My brother was so sober and spewed so many petty and embarrassing lines that I just couldn't help but feel empathetic shame.
What a thing to say, you.
That's why I'm heading to school ahead of you. Goodbye.
Yes. I'm so sad. Oh dear. I wonder when Yuko will open up to me.
Ah,
Nano, good morning.
good morning.
What a coincidence. Let's go to school together.
No?
Oh, okay. Then I'll walk beside you on my own.
Oh, right.
On the way to school, I ran into my childhood friend, Nano Tachibana. We grew up together since we were little and used to be good friends. However, a few years ago, my childhood friend's attitude suddenly changed. She started to act very cross with me, and now we fight whenever we see each other. She used to say she was going to marry me, and she loved me. I don't know why she's like this now.
What is it?
It's nothing.
If you have something to say it clearly.
I told you it's nothing.
Then don't look at me.
It's okay, right? It doesn't make you feel less.
It will decrease.
What?
Defensive power.
It's like a Pokemon. Who's the one glaring at you?
Totally. You don't even know what's going on over here. It's embarrassing to be stared at like that in the morning.
Did you say something?
I didn't say anything. If you have nothing, don't talk to me. It will decrease.
So what?
Attack power.
Don't treat my speech as a croak. And thus, my sister-in-law and childhood friend hate me every day. But I'm not going to give up. Someday, they will both open up to me and become friends. Maybe. One day, when I was spending my days as usual... Huh? Why is Nano at home?
What? Is it bad if I'm here?
Nothing bad, but I thought it is unusual. You don't come here at all anymore, unlike before.
That's because you stopped inviting me.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm not here to see you, don't worry. Your mom made a cake and asked me to come and get it.
You still love my mother's cakes, Nano. You used to eat it with a lot of cream on your mouth. You also put it under your nose too, like Santa Claus.
Hey! Why do you remember every single thing from the past?
It's a memory with you. How could I forget?
So why did you say such a thing so openly? It's really unfair.
Huh? Unfair? How?
I thought I heard a lot of noise, but it turns out that not only my brother, who is an automatic noisemaker, but also Nano-san is here.
Hey, Yuko. Am I not making a big deal out of this? What's an automatic noisemaker?
You two are close as ever, brother and Nano-san.
Huh? Hello, Yuko. Are you ignoring my existence?
We don't get along, you know.
Oops. Looks like my existence is being erased. Can't you two see me?
From my point of view, Nano-san has 80% sweet face and a 20% cool face. That may be the golden ratio for a tsundere, but it would be very troublesome if you actually had one. You really like her, but you can't be honest with them. So, are you cold to him? What? What are you talking about? I don't like him, don't love him. So you don't date my brother? Well, I've never thought about that. Then, it should be no problem. I'll marry him.
Huh?
What?
I think I just heard something that sounded like a ridiculous word. Yuko,
What?
I thought I heard the word marriage.
Yes, I said I will marry my brother.
Wait. I don't understand. How can that be? In the first place, Yuko, aren't you supposed to hate me?
No one said that.
No, but from the first contact, I was disgusted by the worst contact.
At first, I thought it was hell on earth that a stranger would suddenly become my brother. But you were always kind to me, even though I felt a complete dislike for him. I've been fascinated by you for the last 5 years. Please take responsibility. Hey, wait a minute. What is that? I don't get it. I mean, you are brother and sister. It doesn't make sense for you to be married as siblings. I can marry my brother-in-law. We're not blood related. But that doesn't mean the world will allow this. What do you mean by the world? Don't make the subject so big. The world means Nano-san, doesn't it? And why are you so upset? If you don't care about anything, please don't interfere with me and my brother.
Wait a minute. Why are you assuming that I'm going to marry Yuko? I'm not marrying Yuko.
Why?
What?
Why is that?
What?
After being so nice to me and pretending to have feelings for me, what are you trying to do not choosing me? Don't you get it? Were your kind words and actions intended to play tricks on my heart? I can't allow such a thing. I have to ask my brother to marry me at any cost.
Scary. My sister suddenly started to go out of control. Help me, Nano!
I don't know you, you playboy. You're going to disappear into outer space.
I've been banished from the earth.
Well, brother, the obstacle is gone. Let's make love to each other with me. Let's make it an established fact. Don't worry, it's my first time, but it will work. Brother, all you have to do is count the stains on the ceiling.
Oh no! I'll be socially peripheral! Someone help me! The days of Yuko's intense attacks continue as her love explodes, and she becomes a runaway locomotive of love. I told her to open her heart, but I didn't tell her to be this open. I asked my parents for help, but they said, "We're glad Yuko's having fun." They won't stop her and are just smiling at us. I'm sure we've become close, but only as a family. I have no romantic feelings for her, so I'm having a hard time keeping my head above water with her ardent attacks. If I'm in the house, she always finds me, and she's always clinging to me. I knew I couldn't go on like this, so I ran away to the last refuge.
Why are you coming to my room to take shelter?
I like kind Nano, who helps me at the end.
Don't say you like me so easily, you fool. You playboy.
You don't have a memory of being a playboy, and there is no girl who I played with.
There is a girl. It's Yuko-chan.
That was an exception.
I mean, you shouldn't be sitting in a maiden's private room. Get out of here and let Yuko-chan mess you up so bad.
I don't want to. I can't. I'm scared. Yuko is my family to begin with. I want to take good care of her, but she's only my sister. and it's impossible for me to suddenly see her as a woman.
So you don't plan to have anything to do with Yuko-chan?
No.
What about marriage?
Not even if a meteorite falls on us.
I see. Then what about me?
What? I mean, What do you mean?
So you don't see me as a woman?
What? What's wrong all of a sudden? Is this a Yuko-inspired joke? A ladies' joke?
No, I'm not joking or teasing you. Hey, am I just a childhood friend to you? A girlfriend who knows you well? Can it be more than friendship?
No.
I've loved you for a long time. Did you forget when you told me you were going to marry me and that you loved me?
That was a promise we made in kindergarten. I remember, but... you were serious? Then how Kurt?
It was Shinji who got Kurt first.
What?
5 years ago, you had a sister-in-law, and since then, you've been devoted to her. You had Yuko next to you in everything you did. That was my place. I was lonely. I was frustrated. I was in pain. I liked you first, and yet, when I found out, there was no place for me. I didn't want to be like that. That's why I was cold to you, to erase the feeling for you. But no, the feelings didn't disappear. I still like you.
No.
Hey, Shinji, look at me. I love you. I love you so much. I know it's too late. I know it's my fault for not being honest. I'm sorry for everything I've done. So...
No,
What are you trying to do to make it nice? I won't let you do it that way. Geez, Yuko-chan, why are you here? My brother didn't come home yet, so I checked the GPS.
GPS? When did you get here?
I put it in all brother's personal belongings.
I didn't notice it at all.
By the way, if you're an ILUF, you should just lose. What do you mean ILUF? It stands for I like you first. In the first place, the position of childhood friend is a losing position in love. So Amura, Spencer, Ariri, Shina Mayuri, Obatsugumi, etc. Well, don't give me a bunch of concrete examples. Even sister-in-law is a concrete example of a losing flag. But there's still a better chance than a childhood friend. I'll crush that kind of thing for you. I'm scared to death that you crush it. Brother, you shouldn't be with such a heinous woman. Instead of her, why don't you melt your mind, body, and soul into one with me and be with me forever? I'll be with you forever in this world, the next world, and even in heaven. Wherever and whenever we can be happy together, brother.
That's why love is heavy and scary.
Shinji won't last long if he has to deal with such a mentally troubled person. Besides, I liked him first, so you should give up. No, it's you who should give up. It's you. It's you!
Well, they left me behind, and the battle has started. I can't help but feel that I'm in danger if I don't do something about it. I think I should go to my room for now. Walk gently.
Oh, he's trying to escape! Don't let him get away! Chase after him! Brother, I know you're here. Come out quickly. Come out or I'll kick it down.
Please don't destroy my room!
It's your fault, Yuko-chan. Shinji won't come out. It's your fault, isn't it, Nano-san? Why don't we share my brother with each other? You mean until Shinji falls in love with either one of us? Yes, we'll attack him equally. I see. Let's work together and attack my brother. That's possible.
Oh no! Some kind of strange alliance has been formed! Someone help me! I'm going to confess my feelings today!
What do you get fired up?
Whoa!
Good morning, Kohei.
Oh, good morning, Chiharu. My name is Kohei Sato. I'm a high school student enjoying the springtime of my life. The person who greeted me is Chiharu Mori, who is in the same class as me. We've been friends since junior high school and go to the same high school. She's a good friend of mine, and I have feelings for her.
So why are you getting fired up?
It's Monday morning, so I was getting fired up to start the week.
It's true that Monday mornings are tough. Then, I'll get fired up too.
Cute. Cutest thing in the world! Why? Whatever the person I like does looks so cute. It's like everything cute in the world has been condensed.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm having a seizure from a chronic disease.
What? Do you want me to call a hearse?
You're skipping all sorts of things, but her worried face is too cute. Maybe I'm done.
Kohei! You startled me because you fell down so suddenly.
Sorry, because I saw an angel.
That's not okay, is it?
I didn't know paradise was this close.
What on earth do you see? Doing as usual, you guys.
Megumi. Her name is Megumi Yamazaki. I've known her only since high school, but she's one of the few female friends I feel comfortable with and can talk about anything.
You're like a married couple.
Married couple?
Darling, here.
Oh,
Is it yummy?
yummy.
I have some dessert too.
What kind of dessert?
The dessert is me.
The finest dessert. Thank you.
Kohei?
Ha! My dessert.
Unfortunately, there is no such thing.
Huh? Megumi? Where am I?
This is the infirmary. You just fainted with a nosebleed.
Did you carry me here?
You're too big for her. I asked her to explain the situation to the school nurse, so she'll come back later. But still, I can't believe you suddenly fainted. I guess you were fantasizing about your relationship with her when you heard married couple.
How did you know that?
It's too obvious that you like Chiharu. Your eyes are totally glazed over.
Did I look so dangerous with my eyes?
Aren't you going to tell her?
I'm planning on it, but I'm still hesitating. I'm afraid that our relationship will change. I always try to confess my feelings.
But nothing is going to change unless you confess your feelings.
I know that, but
You like her, don't you?
I like her. I like her very much from the bottom of my heart. I've never felt so much love.
I'm a little embarrassed when you say so.
Even though it's embarrassing, this is my true feeling. What was that sound?
Did Chiharu come?
Nobody's coming.
Maybe it was just your imagination.
Maybe.
I can't believe Kohei has someone he likes. What a betrayal. I thought he liked me from his usual reactions. I can't believe he's in love with Megumi. That's a lie, right? I don't want to believe it. But he said he likes her. I love him so much. But do I have to give it up? If I confess my feelings to him and he rejects me, it's better not to tell him. I mean, it would be annoying if I confessed to him when he has someone he likes. And it's my fault for doing nothing with the assumption of his feelings for me. I mistakenly thought he liked me and became passive. If this is going to happen, I should have confessed it to him myself. I love you. I love you, Kohei. But I have no choice but to give up on this. If this happens, I have no choice but to distance myself from him in order to forget this. Otherwise, I'm going to do something to Kohei. I can't do that because it'll get in the way of Kohei's happiness. This is for Kohei and me.
The next day, after that, I talked to Megumi and made up my mind to confess my feelings to her once again. I'm definitely going to confess my feelings today. Good morning, Chiharu. Huh? Didn't she hear me? Chiharu? Chiharu? Hey, Chiharu!
Shut up! Don't talk to me.
What? What's wrong with you all of a sudden?
There's nothing wrong. I'm saying don't talk to me.
Well, don't talk to you? Did I do something to offend you?
It doesn't matter why. I don't want to talk to you even for a second.
Why is she being so hurt all of a sudden? Did I really do something to her? Oh no. I didn't do anything strange. Ha! Did she notice that I've been staring at her face during the class? Or did she find out I wrote her name on my eraser to be in love with her? Or did she notice that I posted a novel about her as my girlfriend on Pixiv? Which one is it? Which one is it? Oh, Chiharu. Well, it's all because of love. Oh, she's not here. Could that hurt Chiharu be a hallucination? Yes, it must be. It's a prank this season has shown me. There's no way she would say, "Don't talk to me." We'll be able to talk tomorrow as usual. I thought so. But after that, I tried to talk to her, but she kept avoiding me. On top of that, she ignored my calls. And even when I tried to visit her at her house, she pretended she was not home. Why is she avoiding me so much? I don't know why, but my heart is not broken yet. Until she clearly says she doesn't like me. Anyway, I just have to find out for herself why she's doing this. Chiharu!
Don't come! Don't come! Don't come!
Why are you running away from me?
Because you are chasing me!
If you don't run away, I won't chase you.
Well, I'll stop for you.
Ha! I'm gonna jostle.
Zap!
I crushed.
I told you not to talk to me.
But I have something I want to tell you, Chiharu.
I have nothing, and I don't want to hear it.
Why are you avoiding me so much? Tell me why.
I don't like you.
What?
I hate you. So don't talk to me. Stay away from me. I don't want to be with you. I never want to see your face again. Oh, Kohei, what's wrong? Why are you frozen here?
Megumi.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Kohei!
Where am I?
Are you awake?
Chiharu?
Unfortunately, it's Megumi. So, what's wrong? Suddenly you tried to hurt yourself.
I tried to confess my feelings to Chiharu, but she rejected me.
You? You were rejected? Really?
I mean, she clearly told me she didn't like me before I confessed. If she hates me that clearly, I have no choice but to give up.
Give up? Really?
Really?
Well, let me comfort you.
What?
Don't be shy. There's nothing that ties you anymore. Come on, let's build a deep relationship with me. Hey, wait a minute.
Chiharu!
Oh, hey. Wait, is it true that Kohei likes me? You confessed your feelings to your friend the other day. I love you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I've never felt more in love with you.
That's...
I was listening. So I have to give up on Kohei, and I told myself that I shouldn't interfere with Kohei's happiness. That's why I kept my distance from him.
Chiharu...
But I can't do that anymore. What am I doing? They are dating. I wish them happiness. It's over. It's all over. I didn't think he really liked me. I wonder why I didn't confess to him myself. If I could go back to that time, I would go back and confess when I had a chance. Really? Whoa! Hey, Chiharu. Megumi, what are you doing here? Don't worry. I won't get in your way. I'll support you, and I wish you happiness. Well, calm down a little. I heard you want a chance, so I came to give it to you. What? A chance? What do you mean? You like Kohei, don't you? I thought I'd ask you to prove how much you like him. Prove? How? Let's call it a minor's claim. What? Come on, shout it. Minor. Insist on your thoughts with all your might. The whole students are there. I called them all together. Am I really going to say it here? Can't you prove it? Well, even I feel ashamed of this. You said it like that, but were your feelings that much? That's too bad. If you throw it away, I'll pick it up. Where there is a god who discards, there is a god who picks up. No one said anything about throwing it away. Let's do it. I'm Chiharu Mori, Class 4, Year 2. I like someone in my class. It's Kohei Sato. I have been having feelings for him since I was in junior high school. I was worried about making friends when I started junior high school, and he talked to me. I was saved by his smile and the hand he held out to me at that time. Chiharu Mori, love him the most in the world. How about you, Kohei-kun? Oh, he's gone. Maybe I screamed for nothing.
Chiharu!
Kohei, could it be that you heard my confession and are about to reply directly to me?
Sorry, here.
What?
I couldn't hear what you said at all, so I borrowed this from the teacher's room.
It's windy today. Even if you shouted from the rooftop to the ground, it would be difficult to hear what you were saying. Well, let's call it take 2. I can't do that!
Extra.
What? You two weren't dating? Nobody said we were dating.
I didn't even confess to her in the first place.
Oh yeah, that was just a consultation. What? Then, why did you make me a minor's claim? Brother, are you lost?
How could I be?
But we passed this street earlier, didn't we?
My name is Komaru Sato. I am a second-year high school student. I'm currently lost with a lost girl. What's going on? Ah, there's a girl crying, man. That must be a lost child. I have to send her to the police station. And so, I protected the lost girl. I was about to take her to the nearest police station, but we got lost. Okay, in times like this, let's put up a wooden stick and go in the direction it fell.
I don't think that kind of thing is the best idea.
I received the right answer from a girl of about elementary school age. It hurt so much.
What are you doing?
Who's that beautiful sister? Is she someone you know?
Yes. She's the person that I admire.
Bye-bye, big brother. Sis?
Bye-bye. Don't get lost again.
You too.
Thanks for everything.
Well, I guess this is also the fate of childhood friends.
Yes, she is my childhood friend. Her name is Chihiro Hozuki. We have known each other since kindergarten, and we started playing together because our mothers are both otaku and are good friends. What do you mean by fate?
You were always in trouble somewhere. Is it my destiny as your childhood friend to help you in such trouble?
I'm really sorry for bothering you since a long time ago.
No. I'm used to it now, so you don't have to worry about it.
I've always had a tendency to get caught up in things, and problems have always come to me. A cat that couldn't get down from a tree, or a lost girl. I remember once being mistaken for a molester, and since I have no sense of direction, I often get lost together with the lost girls. Each time, Chihiro would appear out of nowhere and help me out of trouble. In short, Chihiro is a hero to me. Like when I was trying to save a cat that got stuck in a tree. I couldn't get down from the tree. Or when I get lost with a lost child, like today. She always rushes to my rescue. Do you have any sensors that detect when I'm in trouble?
Well, I guess that's a secret.
Well, anyway, I admire her like a hero who always helps me. So I want to help people who are in trouble too. And someday, I hope to help Chihiro if she is in trouble.
Yeah? What?
Oh, no. It's nothing. And what's more, I like Chihiro.
I'm afraid you'll get lost again if you don't keep your eyes on the road.
Chihiro, don't underestimate my lack of sense of direction, okay? I am confident that I will get lost even if I keep looking ahead.
That's not bragging at all.
However, with all the help I've been getting, I'm too pathetic to confess anything. I have to be independent. Yes, I have to be independent and confess to Chihiro.
Komaru, I wonder if you're going the wrong way already.
There's a lot of work ahead, man. Now, I'm going to act with the goal of gaining independence from Chihiro. What does it really mean to be independent from Chihiro? When it comes to being independent from one's parents, is financial independence a good indicator? If so, how about in this case? I am always getting help from Chihiro. If I can solve problems by myself without Chihiro's help, then I can say that I am independent from Chihiro, can't I? That's it! So, I immediately went to town. I am a person who gets caught up in various problems and incidents on a daily basis just by walking around town. I'm going to solve them all by myself today. Betcha! Ka! 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 I'm getting anxious.
Oh dear, I'm in trouble.
Ha! An old lady who is obviously in trouble is asking for help. Granny, are you alright?
I think I overstopped the shopping bag a little too much, and the apples are overflowing.
It's true. Lots of apples rolling on the ground. I'll help you pick them up.
Oh my, you are so kind, even such a young man. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, at this level, there is indeed no need to ask for Chihiro's help. Hola! Get out of the way! Oops. There's an apple here too. Move out! What? What's with the bicycles blasting down the sidewalk?
Watch out!
Jeez! Cheerin'! Jesus! Whoa! Ouch! What the hell are you doing?
What? You don't understand?
Oops! I'm sorry. It was just an impulse.
Well, I think that's enough. But more importantly... Komaru, are you okay?
Shit.
Oh my god! I think if he's unconscious because of you.
What? No, it's because you pushed him.
Can't you see that if you hadn't roared noisily on the sidewalk, I wouldn't have to shove him in the first place?
Yes. That's right.
Komaru, looks like he's hurt. You know the medical bills and stuff. You know that, right?
Yes! And while I was passed out, there was an exchange like that or not. I was hospitalized for a short while because I seemed to have been hit in a bad place. Thanks for your help. Miraculously, thanks to you being near me, I didn't die.
It's natural that we've known each other since childhood.
Since then, Chihiro has come to visit me every day.
I'm sorry. I couldn't control myself when I pushed you away.
Chihiro looks slender, but she is very strong. She has won various sports competitions and is a member of all the school's athletic teams. According to Chihiro,
someone somewhere brings some kind of trouble every day. I've just been working out a little bit so that I can handle any situation.
She said so. I thought to myself, that's not just a little bit. Don't worry about it. If Chihiro hadn't pushed me away, I'd have suffered shattered bones in both arms and legs.
I don't think that would have happened if the bike had just blown up, would it?
Really?
I'd say at most, you'd be dead.
Isn't that tragic enough? Going back to the main topic, I'm amazed that you were able to rush to the scene, as expected of you.
Don't worry. I'll come running to you right away, no matter where you are.
I see. That's a relief. But at the same time, there is a part of me that thinks I'm miserable. After all, I can't take care of myself if I have Chihiro's help like this. I wonder if I can't be independent from Chihiro. I'm a useless person. In the hospital, while I was sleeping, Chihiro and Mom came to visit me in my hospital room. To tell the truth, I was in no mood to talk to anyone, as I was depressed at my own ineptitude. So I decided to sleep like a raccoon. Soupy, soupy.
I came this way for you, but you just fell asleep with a carefree look on your face. Let him sleep. Lately, he seemed to be trouble about something. Is that so? Anyway, he was so ashamed that Chihiro-chan helped him again, that he realized once again how useless he was, and now he's just falling asleep because he doesn't want to talk to anyone.
Mom, aren't you too sharp? Did you see into my mind?
I don't think so. I don't care. Anyway, thank you always, Chihiro-chan. You must be having a hard time because he keeps bringing you trouble, don't you? No, not at all. I think you put a GPS on my son, don't you?
Yes, that's right.
What? I'm being followed by a GPS?
My son has a terrible sense of direction. In the past, if I brought him to a shopping mall, he was 100% taken care of by the Lost and Found Center.
But with a GPS, even if he gets lost, I'm sure I can find him.
I know. But did you not tell my son about the GPS?
Yes, I think he wouldn't want to be monitored by GPS.
You don't need to worry about my son who is directionally challenged. I mean, you don't have to force yourself to take care of my son either, do you?
No, I like doing it.
Oh, that's right, Chihiro-chan. You like Komaru, don't you?
Oh my god, Mother!
I'm sorry, but I'm glad. He has always been involved in various incidents and had few friends. Thank you for being with him all these years.
Yes.
Aren't you going to confess your feelings?
Well, I don't know what Komaru thinks about me.
I see. Well, I'll quietly watch over you.
Don't smirk at me while you're saying that.
I heard a terrible thing. Chihiro likes me? I'm glad. I want to confess to her right now and let her know that I'm in love with her. But is it okay with me that I remain pathetic? No, it's not good. Then I have to become independent from Chihiro as soon as possible. There's no more time to be depressed. But I'm in the hospital. I can't do anything. I'm only moving forward in my mind. Well, now is the time to think about a strategy. In order to become independent from Chihiro, I can't do it the way I've been doing it. If I continue as before, I'll end up being rescued again, just like the runaway bicycle man.
Komaru, are you thinking about something?
Oh, I brought apples for you today, so I'll make you a rabbit.
I can't think of anything. Then, hey Chihiro.
What is it?
What do you think I should do to become independent from Chihiro?
What?
I decided to put my shame aside and ask Chihiro for help. I am trying to be independent of Chihiro, and I am shameless enough to ask her for help. But this was no longer the time to be talking.
Independence?
Yes, I want to be independent from Chihiro.
Does that mean you don't want me anymore?
What? What did you say?
Oh, no. It's nothing.
Well, I just heard I don't want you or something.
You can hear me so well.
Well, that's because I'm this far away from you.
Anyway, it's nothing.
Oh, yeah? Well, if Chihiro says so.
I'll start with independence. I don't know, but, well, I think the first thing you need to do is to make sure you can go home by yourself.
I see.
Nowadays, there are some useful things like map apps or smartphones.
I see. You are indeed Chihiro.
Well, you don't need to tell me that this is as good as I can do.
This is the first step toward independence. Well, first, I have to get out of the hospital. Snap! Oh? When I wake up, it's not the hospital ceiling I've finally gotten used to seeing. This nostalgic air. Is this Chihiro's room? Why am I in Chihiro's room? Yesterday, after asking Chihiro for advice, I ate an apple she brought me. Then I got sleepy, and when I woke up, I was in Chihiro's room. And my hands and feet are somehow restrained, aren't they?
Oh, are you awake?
Chihiro? Why am I in Chihiro's room? I mean, why are my arms and legs restrained? Also, how are you getting rid of the highlights in your eyes?
I carried you to this room. Restraining your hands and feet to keep you locked up in my rooms. Do you understand?
That's amazing. That's great, Chihiro. No, not that. You didn't answer my last question. How are you getting rid of the highlights in your eyes?
Is that important?
Of course it does. Come on.
You're getting so mad.
So, how do you get rid of the highlights in your eyes?
I'm tweaking the opacity.
I didn't know that. Going back to the main topic, I mean, I'm locked up in Chihiro's room right now.
I guess that's what I mean.
That's... why?
Independence.
What?
Because you are trying to be independent from me.
What?
I'd not allow you to be independent of me.
Why?
I think you should be protected by me for a long, long time. You can't live without me. Just be that kind of weak creature. You don't have to think about independence. You can remain weak. I will protect you all the time.
Am I to understand that I'm being asked to be a kept man?
Yes.
Seriously? That's why you locked me up? Chihiro?
Is that why you're trying to be independent? To get away from me?
What?
You are trying to get away from me and go to another woman, aren't you? I would never admit that.
I see. In short, jealousy. I, who know Chihiro's feelings, can easily imagine it. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to lock me up or not, but I'm not going to change my mind. Chihiro, that's a misunderstanding.
What misunderstanding?
I have no intention of leaving Chihiro. On the contrary, the opposite is true. I wanted to be with Chihiro, so I wanted to be independent.
What do you mean?
Chihiro, you always help me, don't you? I admire and like that kind of Chihiro.
But
I felt so ashamed of myself if I didn't confess. So I decided to become independent from Chihiro and confess my feelings to you.
well then, am I unwanted?
Of course not.
Perhaps did I make a quick judgment?
Yes. I asked Chihiro to release the restraints. Ouch.
You're still recovering from your injuries, so I think I want you to sleep on the bed.
Sorry.
Well, it's because it's my fault for being so hasty.
You don't have to sigh so loudly.
Because now you know what I'm really like, even though I've been hiding it from you.
Your true nature?
I'm clingy.
Yeah.
I even legally asked Komaru's mother to install a GPS and monitor your every move because you get lost so easily.
That's why you're always there at the right time.
Did you know that?
When I was in his hospital room, I was sleeping like a raccoon. I didn't think you were a bad person at the time.
Besides, I've been taking pictures of Komaru a lot.
Really?
Do you want to see?
No.
I see.
Why do you look so disappointed?
Anyway, Komaru doesn't like me. I guess. I think Komaru admired and liked me, who is like a hero.
I think it's okay if you're clingy.
What?
Accepting that part of you is the Chihiro I admire, right? That's why I accept it too.
But
I still love you, Chihiro. What about Chihiro?
I love you too.
I see.
Yeah.
Thus, Chihiro and I started to date. I'm home! Oh, what's wrong?
I'm worried because you came home late.
I was just out shopping. Chihiro removed the GPS from me and allowed me to leave the nest. I was me, too, and I was able to go home by myself and be independent.
I'll do anything for you as a reward for your hard work.
Whoa! Is this being able to stand on my own? Hey, Chihiro!
What is it?
Are you going to be in trouble now?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm trying to help you, but you don't get in trouble at all, do you? That's why I need you to get in trouble.
I'd be in trouble if you said that.
Really? Are you in trouble right now? Then I'll help you.
I'm going crazy.
Hey, here I am. You were sleeping? It's past noon.
Well, last night, I was up late working on my college report. Huh?
Good morning.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait for 5 minutes. No, 10 minutes. No, 1 hour.
That's a long time. My name is Eiji Nibutani. I'm in my 2nd year of college. And that girl is Kana Shinozaki. We are childhood friends, the same age. Our houses were next door to each other. We were close as a family, and we often played together until junior high school. We were close like that, but when we were in the 2nd year of junior high school, are you guys dating? We were often teased by people around us. We didn't like it, so we started to distance ourselves little by little. And before we knew it, we had become estranged.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting. You can come in.
Excuse me, but when we became high school students, I invited Kana to play with me. That was the beginning of our interaction again. This has continued even after we became university students. And even after we went our different paths, we are still talking about having a drink at Kana's house today.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Come on, eat a lot. Drink a lot.
You're so generous today. Kana started cooking after she started living alone when she entered college. And it turns out she is quite good at it.
Come on, drink more and more.
Don't be in such a hurry. I have my own place. You're the one who's going to be in trouble if I get too drunk.
I'd rather get you drunk.
No, when I drank with you for the first time, I got drunk and I didn't remember anything. Which is, I'm scared. I drank with Kana right after I turned 20, and I have no memory of that time. Since then, I've been trying not to be drunk, but Kana seems to be dissatisfied with that. Huh? Why is that? When I was drunk, you remember that time, don't you? I didn't do anything weird that time, did I? Kana? Huh?
No, you didn't.
No, that's definitely something I did. What did I do?
But anyway, it's great that we are together again, you know?
What the hell are you saying?
Nothing. I was deeply moved when I thought that we could drink together now because Eiji invited me once more at that time.
Well, that's true.
Why did Eiji invite me again?
What I'm trying to hide is that I'm in love with this childhood friend ever since elementary school. Even after we drifted apart in junior high school, that didn't change. So, I gathered up my courage and approached Kana one more time. Unfortunately, I was so traumatized by our estrangement that I have not been able to confess my feelings to her even now that I am a university student. I can't tell her this story.
Maybe it's because you like me?
Boo!
Dirty.
Sorry, I did it on purpose.
What? Can I put you down?
You don't say that kind of thing even if you're joking. For us, that kind of topic is kind of awkward, isn't it?
How awkward.
Like watching a kissing scene with your parents.
Awkward.
Well, I guess you can't be too careful.
I guess so.
Look, it's awkward now.
Sorry, it's as awkward as watching a sexy scene in a movie with my parents.
It's more awkward than watching a kissing scene together.
It's almost always awkward when you do something with parents.
It's like the TV show on Wednesdays.
Kissing your parents?
You've already kissed your parents.
Getting wet with my parents.
I don't like that phrase. It's awkward, and it's one of the top 10 things I don't want to have to deal with.
Parents and fighting scenes.
It's not awkward, but it makes me feel complicated. So can you please stop?
Well, doing something with parents, or rather, it's the theory that it's awkward to talk about romantic relationship with parents.
Do we need to develop that topic?
But don't you think it's a little strange? I wonder why it's so awkward to watch a kissing scene with parents.
Even if you watch it with your friends, it's still rather awkward, isn't it?
That's true.
Well, this girl's drunk, isn't she? I was then being entangled with Kana for a while.
After all, it was a bust yesterday. I thought that I gave him a lot of alcohol. He would tell me again, but Eiji didn't drink until he was drunk after all. Actually, I was the one who got drunk, unexpectedly. I wondered how I could make Eiji say those words. If alcohol does not work, what on earth should I do? That's right, I can make it! To make Eiji say those words! And so, I spent 3 days creating a forbidden potion. That potion increases the likability of the ingested object by 50 times. This is the potion that increases sensitivity by 50 times. If I mix this with food and feed it to Eiji, I can hear those words again. I'm going to mix this medicine into my food right away. Yes, it looks good. Taste it a little.
Hey, I'm here.
Welcome.
You look like you're in some kind of bad shape. Are you okay?
I'm fine. So, just come in?
Oh yeah? Well, if you say so, I'll come in. I went to Kana's room as usual. Kana is just making a meal as usual. What? It's like she's strangely glamorous. Hey, Kana! Eh?
Could you please stop calling me my name all of a sudden?
Eh? As usual, I just called her name. You're still acting kind of weird, aren't you? Your face is red. Maybe you have a fever or something?
I'm fine.
Okay, wait a minute. I'll take your temperature.
Stop! Stay away from me!
That's sad.
Okay, today you're not coming within 5 meters of me.
Then I can't stay here anymore, can I?
I knew it. It's not right.
Hey! Hey! She never tries to make eye contact with me. Kana?
I told you not to call me by my name, didn't I?
You get so angry. She gets angry just by calling by her name. So Rory.
Quickly!
The closer I get to her, the further away she gets. I doubt it. Something must have definitely happened. But what?
None of them seem to be unified. None of them seem to have anything in common.
Haha, I know what it is.
Maybe, you know.
Are you planning some kind of surprise? I know exactly what you're thinking. You're acting suspicious because you're planning a surprise, aren't you?
I love it when Eiji says things that are off the mark.
What? No, wait, me! I might be...
What? He found out finally!
I thought you were just catching a cold. If that's the case, you should go to the hospital as soon as possible.
I told you before that I'm not like that, but I like that part too.
No, wait!
I wonder what it is this time.
Kana, maybe you mixed a medicine that increases your likability by 50 times into a dish and tried to get me to eat it. But you tasted it out of habit and your likability towards me increased by 50 times?
Isn't it too sharp? You're so right that you must have been watching me.
No, wait!
I wonder what he's going to guess this time. Maybe my bank passcode.
I think you made a potion that multiplies your likability by 100 because 50 times is not good enough.
That's not important?
No, Kana, I don't know the right answer. What the hell happened to you?
It's nothing.
If it's nothing, can't you at least make eye contact with me?
No.
Is there something you can't tell me? I know. Even if you've known each other since childhood, there are things you can't talk about, especially with women.
Where's your delicacy? But I like that too.
What? Did you just say you like me?
I just couldn't help myself.
Kana?
It's nothing. It was just a little mistake. But I like you.
What?
I don't really like AG or anything. I just like you.
You said it.
The drug is causing my feelings for AG to overflow and I can't stop them. I like you.
Your ending words become I like you.
I love you so much. I love you, AG. I love you. I feel so much better after I blurted it out.
I see. You tried to make me eat a dish mixed with a medicine that would make me 50 times more likable, but you tasted it out of habit, and conversely, Kana's likability towards me increased 50 times. And you managed to suppress it so that I wouldn't find out, but you couldn't suppress it after all.
Yes.
I'm amazing. I was right about everything. Why did you try to do that?
Because I wanted you to tell me you liked me.
What?
I don't think AG remembers this, but when we had alcohol together for the first time after we turned 20, you got drunk and sloppy, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right.
That's when you told me you liked me.
What? Really? I don't remember anything. I mean, even though I was drunk, what was I doing? Did I forget why I couldn't confess my feelings to her?
When you were drunk, you kept saying you loved me all the time.
Drinking alcohol is scary. I had no idea that I had done such a thing, jumping over the wall that I had been too afraid to cross. No wonder incidents involving alcohol have not disappeared from the world.
And, well, you even took off your clothes.
I'm sorry. I decided to never drink alcohol again.
It's okay. Don't apologize. I was rather, I was happy.
What?
Even though you were drunk, but I could hear what you really thought. Since we drifted apart after junior high school, we naturally avoided talking about that kind of thing, That's why I couldn't tell AG how I felt. I thought that if I told you how I felt, we might drift apart again.
What do you mean?
I like AG. That's why I was so happy when I found out how you felt. Well, even though I knew how you felt, I still couldn't tell you my feeling.
I see.
I still can't forget that AG told me you liked me, and I wanted to see you drunk again.
Yeah?
But since then, AG has started to cut back on your drinking. I couldn't stand the thought of you not liking me anymore.
What?
So I decided to make a potion that would make you like me 50 times as much as you like me again.
Is she an idiot?
When I have AG tell me you like me, it makes me feel warm deep inside, and it feels so good.
My confession is like a dangerous medicine.
Oh, I can't help but think about it. When I imagine it, my feelings for AG are overflowing again.
Kana-san, what are you doing? Suddenly closing the distance between us. I'm not sure what you're talking about. The eyes have become empty. The medicine's working.
Hey, AG, I'm getting hot.
Calm down. After that, it took about an hour for Kana to calm down.
Keen.
Kana, are you okay?
I can't be alright. Such an embarrassing me.
Well, I've shown you my embarrassing part even when I was drunk. I knew you would do the same for me.
But, I'm the kind of woman who mixes drugs in my cooking. You don't like me anymore, do you?
You should really be sorry about that, right?
I'm sorry.
Well, okay. It's not a love potion. It just increases likability by 50 times. If you like me from the start, you'll just like me more. Then nothing will change. Besides, it's not like I don't like Kana.
What?
We both know each other's embarrassing parts. And we both know what's wrong with each other. We have been together for years. It's a little late for that, don't you think? For example, you don't clean your room unless I come over. I know you're pretty sloppy.
Yeah, even AG. If I don't cook for you, you always eat the same thing.
I know that's how we get to know each other's good points and bad points. I don't hate you. It's the same for you, isn't it?
Yes.
With Kana, who accepts both the good and the bad, I want to be with you from now on. Let's date with me, Kana. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before, okay?
No, I'm glad.
Can you please come out of there?
No, I don't want you to see my face right now.
I forcibly pulled off the futon from Kana. I want Kana to tell me you like me again.
What?
Okay, I'll try to make a potion that will increase your likability by 50 times.
No, 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 no!
Why not?
I don't think it's a good idea to use a potion that twists people's feelings.
Look who's talking.
Don't worry, I'm a mortal wound.
Nothing is okay.
If you want to say I like you, I can't say it any time you want.
It's not enough.
What the hell is this guy?